It is my privilege to present the following program that was inspired by the way American businesses and organizations have responded to the events of September 11th. It's part of a special series produced by Heartbeat of America called Keeping America Strong. Each program spotlights a business or organization that is helping to do exactly that, keep America strong. Having served in the United States Navy for many years, I fully appreciate the important role small and middle-sized businesses play in the very fabric of our country, and I salute the professionals who lead these companies and thus keep America strong. They are the very backbone of our free enterprise system, and today on this program you will meet the individuals behind one such organization. I'll be back later in the program to introduce the Keeping America Strong Award. And now, let's learn more about the organization we are honoring today.
Today, the eyes and ears of the 21st century are focused on new developments, new technologies, new emerging companies. We're on the scene to bring it to you as it happens.
We anchor from our new studios in Los Angeles and then go out all over America to get to the heart of the story.
I'm Bert Tenzer.
I'm Bella Shaw.
I'm Doug Llewellyn.
And I'm William Shatner, and this is Heartbeat of America. Since 2001, our television series has been featuring entrepreneurial companies that move our country and our economy forward. Standing by at our studios in Los Angeles is one such company. Welcome. Good to have you with us. All right, let's begin by telling me what you do and who benefits from it.
We have invented and patented a new internet-based communications platform that has several services that we're currently offering. One is emergency services alerting, and two is audio conferencing services for corporations.
Well, you're obviously successful, so what do you attribute your success to? Any particular philosophies or strategies?
Yes, we have focused on taking communication services to the edge, that is to the user, so that users can more easily use these kinds of services in their daily lives.
Now, stay with us. There's more to come.
Thank you very much, William. I'm Doug Llewellyn now here in our studios in Los Angeles with our guests. Our guests are from a company known as Leader Technologies Incorporated. This company is located and headquartered in Columbus, Ohio. And to give you an idea of what they do, you've heard a little tease, but essentially, as I understand it, they create communication software that merges voice, streaming media, and data all into one single framework. And we're going to find out what this does and how it functions for all of us who can use it. I'd like you to meet our guests now formally. First on my left, Mike McKibben, who's the chairman and the CEO, and on his left is Jim Sobwick, who is the chief operating officer. Gentlemen, welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm intrigued by this new platform you were talking about with Mr. Shatner. What is this platform and what does it do?
This platform is a software platform that sits on top of the existing telecommunications infrastructure and makes it easier for people to use basic services.
All right. Well, I have been fortunate to read a little material. I know one of the things you really specialize in. It's called the Leader Alert.
Correct.
Let's explore the Leader Alert and tell me what it does. What's it all about?
It is a product that emerged after 9/11, and we were requested to take our platform and start adapting it for various kinds of emergency alerting, specifically Homeland Security to begin with, but now it's expanded out to both emergency and regular commercial applications. But it basically makes it very easy for anyone to send mass amounts of voice alerts or voice and text to large numbers of constituents who need a particular message.
Give me an example of where this would apply, how you can make use of it.
One good example would be the schools, colleges, universities, grade schools.
Well, as we've mentioned before, the Virginia Tech example.
Excellent example. The ability of contacting hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people near simultaneously to advise them of an emergency.
So in effect, what does it do?
It makes a call to your phone and gives you a voice message which you can then acknowledge after you've heard the message, In addition, it can send you a text message if you've got texting on your phone.
Right.
And it can send you an email or any combination of those.
In the case of a school situation, like Virginia Tech, if this system were in place at the time, it could have called virtually every student on campus and alerted to them there is a problem on campus?
It could have been used in that way.
Yep.
Yes.
In the case of a city and a disaster like Katrina in New Orleans, it could have been used to warn people there of the impending disaster?
It was used in the Katrina example. We had a customer who was a harbor near New Orleans that used it to evacuate all of their floating assets before Katrina hit. And the eye of Hurricane Katrina actually went right over that harbor after that.
What is the big difference between this and, let's say, mass telephone calls being made?
The primary difference, the way we've characterized it, is ours is an emergency alerting system. I gave you an example of being able to contact thousands of people within minutes.
Right.
Mass alerting or mass notifications can take anywhere from 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. It's delivered at the convenience or the leisure of the system.
Right.
Our system has been engineered to do it incredibly quickly, promptly, and it's intended to notify those of an impending emergency.
Is there the fear that this could, overload a telephone system and actually knock it out?
Absolutely. We have to be good corporate citizens when we're looking at sending mass amounts of alerts into the telephone network and into the internet network. And so we have to coordinate that with local providers so that we don't do that.
What is the eventual benefit, I guess, get from your explanation, to those who are on the other end of this, being alerted?
Well, it depends on the alert, but let's say in an emergency situation, we have found, for instance, with a lot of the applications with Katrina, for example, that just calming the nerves of the people that are affected by the disaster is a huge benefit. And it doesn't take much to calm the nerves of a whole populace. A 40-second alert can do that. I'll give you another example. We supported the lockdown of a school up near Cleveland, Ohio, a whole school system. And in the matter of a few minutes, about 700 parents were alerted that a knife-wielding woman had been disarmed and none of their children were affected. And therefore, it prevented panic, it prevented a day off of school, so it saved a lot of money for the school system as well as comforting the parents that their kids were fine.
Well, that's very interesting. Now, this is a technology and a software that your company, Leader Technologies, has developed, right?
We've invented it and patented it.
And how old is the company, by the way?
The company started in '97.
Right.
But we bit off a very big project that normally a lot of money, tens of millions of dollars, would have been invested to do what we've done. We put together a team of people that were expert in various aspects of the technology, and we put our heads down and we basically wrote software for about 4 years before we ever even patented it.
And this was the goal from the outset?
This was the goal from the outset. I had been working on projects prior in corporate America in the email environment, and I saw this problem that most communication technologies exist in various silos that don't talk to each other. And I saw an opportunity with the emergence of the internet to go back to the drawing board with a team of people expert in these different areas and to kind of rethink how all this happens. And we did that. And we discovered that it was patentable, and we went to Washington and we filed a patent.
And you got it in when? Last year? 2006?
We got it
right?
in the end of 2006. Yes.
So this is really very new technology. If you'd like more information on this company's services, you can find it on the web. Their address is simple. It's www.leader.com.